Yo, yo. Here we go.
Hey, buddy.
For the UFC, comfortable. Just round people up at the behest of ice.
Ooh, that's nice.
You see what the Eagles are doing? Talking about how we needed to make it run Jurassic Park. They have rap battles and car shows and now we're working on our next podcast. Right here. We're going to destroy the record that I was the first one to record Darnell. I'm not everybody in the room. I'm needed by now.
I forgot to hit the share button on the first go round and we just lost. There we go. There we go. We're back at it. The Build and Destroy show. I'm excited. It's Wicked Meticulous, High Rise, and May Dolly in not necessarily a single building because one is outside underneath the tree canopy.
Hey.
What's good with y'all?
Shout out. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Enjoying the heat wave.
Yes.
It's not too bad, though. There's a breeze today, you know? Or at least I found it to not be too bad.
Wow. You know, I be hermit motion most times, but I got at least out and about a little bit today. Got a couple errands knocked out.
Yeah, what'd you do?
I had to pick up a external SSD for Tiani so I can upload the video footage that I have for her to pass to her, because there's not really a way to
before
email
that
it
reminds
or
me
like that.
That remind me that you said that you brought her up is that my music recap for YouTube came out yesterday, and my fourth most listened to artist was Asada, and my second most listened to album was her album. So I sent her the pictures, I screenshotted the stats and sent it to her. That's some some positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
And I do listen to, I listen to a lot of music, so I must have put in a fair amount of hours with that album. 'Cause shit, I listen to albums every day, so
Same.
definitely got some return value on that debut.
Yeah, we bumped that album on the way to the city the night of that show.
True.
Asada.
Well, she just dropped something.
Like a new single?
A new album, 15 songs.
Ooh.
On Friday.
I have to listen to that.
What's the title of that?
Sweetie Pie. 15 songs, 39 minutes, 53 seconds, June 12th. And yeah, there's got to be at least a couple of these that she recorded when I was at the studio with her. One of the times.
That goes. Is that better?
So yeah, she wants me to
I'm gonna listen to that new album then.
Yeah, so she's productive. She wants.
We could listen to it on tour.
Yeah. Do you know when there's supposed to be news or announcement about the Porch Fest?
I don't, but I would think it's coming up fast. I don't know if the 18th or the 19th yet, so if that's the weekend of my high school's having their my class is having their reunion too.
What is it?
So I just RSVP'd for the reunion stuff just to get my name on there, but my first choice is of course performance. So I'm gonna just do everything that I can that weekend. But if I have to choose, I'll perform. Fuck you, high school kids. 30-year high school reunion though, crazy.
Hey, been a long time. What up, Trey Titan?
It really has.
Oh shit, I had one more. You brought something up and now I done forgot. Oh yeah, just I know last year Jamar had one of the relatively larger sets in show outs for Porch Fest. So if we happen to get that link up before or after at the same porch, that would actually be relatively unique coming off of a radio.
It would be cool.
So hopefully,
like
we would definitely know by then. And if that does turn out, that'd be, I mean, it seemed like it's just a serendipitous.
Yeah, well, the thing is when I went to see what's up with the chaos thing, their show's 2 hours, so he was like, "Can you bring another artist?" So Jamar was the first person I thought of.
Oh,
but now that I think about it, I should have asked Tiani. But Jamar the homie, and I just think like alike,
no, that's, I mean,
real
again,
recognize real. So I was just like, let's just split the time with Jamar.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad choice. He's someone I've always seen around and been cool with. Never actually worked with him, so be a good.
And he'll make it cool, he'll bring in a few musicians and a backup singer and make it eclectic.
Yeah, it'll be a flavorful show.
And then we can just elite rap.
Oh, plus Poland, I guess both of you guys want to get down in that realm. I think that brings our shows always a better flavor because it's different than doing a acapella rap. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, I won't be able to do that new one. I won't be able to do the new one I'm going to do on tour in Oli because there's just too much. Part of it that's basically all F words, and it just it doesn't sound right to change it. But I'll do a different one. I'll do a tamer one for that set.
All right. Well, let's jump straight to Wu-Tang and the New York Knicks.
I see May rocking the orange and blue.
Yeah, yo.
Is that purposeful?
No, I had this hat made years ago.
Well, it's work. It's the New York Knicks.
Yeah, it's I'm proud of them. They earned all that shit that they're receiving. All the accolades and props, and they earned it.
Yeah. Well, how you want to? Have you heard anything about that, Wicked? That the Knicks, they were getting their asses kicked on that fourth game, and then the Wu-Tang performed at halftime and got the crowd all hyped up and happy again, and then boom, they come out and win.
Well, that's definitely what I don't know necessarily about how hyped they got the crowd or happy, but that's what actually happened. They did perform at halftime. the Knicks were getting their ass busted. And yeah, it's like 4 or 5 minutes into that third quarter, the turnaround is just unprecedented. And I got part of it queued up just because I watched it again today. If you guys want to watch just the end of it.
Oh, like the performance or
Yeah.
the comeback?
The performance, just the end of it, because this is particular to me. Method Man says at the end, Knicks in 5. He says it. So he's calling it out that they're still going to win this. They're still going to win this game. So I figured out I'd just play like the last minute and a half of it. Let me see here if I'm going to share this. Let me go. Oh. Nope, not that. Let me do share screen first. We'll go. Share with sound. And then let me also make sure I'm sharing this on this guy. Oh, it's not working.
They better give them. They better get. They better get NBA Finals rings.
If you wanna sing along, y'all. Cash rules everything around me. Try and get the money. Let's go. Yo, I grew up on the crime side, New York Times side. Staying alive is no job. Had second hand. Moms bounced on old men. So then we moved to shallow land. A young youth, you're rocking the go-to. Low goose, only way I begin to with drug rule. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one. Pulling out max for fun. But it was just a dream, but the team was a fiend. Started smoking rules at 16. And running up in gates. Doing things by high stakes. Making my way off fire escapes. But no question I was speed. But Jackson, the combination made my eyes bleed. And no question I would blow off. Try to get the dough off. Stick it up. All yours on ball course. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough. And figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with the New York Knicks and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas. Rolling in there BBs every week. We made 40 G's. Hey yo, my brother, respect mine. Hang it a pow, pow. On the big man.
Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money.
Everybody.
Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Keep it going, y'all. Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. One more time. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Knicks in 5. What y'all talking about?
Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. We outside.
Give it up for Wu-Tang Clan.
So yeah, he definitely said Knicks in 5 at the end.
He did. And then I even think he threw in a what the y'all talking about.
So yeah, man, that was a dope part of the story. Having, now we can say hip hop helped fuel the greatest comeback ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Wu-Tang in particular.
It feels good too that the Knicks won a championship like that. They're the best in basketball. Like that just seems like that's a proper thing that occurred in the universe. That like the Knicks maybe, like what the fuck is the Oklahoma Thunder being the best basketball? It's Oklahoma? Like no, it's New York.
Yeah, and it's a fly little ritual because the last time they won was probably when hip hop was getting started, and for us to be
True.
we're during our anniversary season still with the 50-year thing, and yeah, in a strange way it was kind of a universal Like it was supposed to happen that way. Like the way that hip hop has influenced culture, just period, and how New York is the most probably hip hop basketball team in the league.
For sure. Till we get the Sonics back, all bets are off. Yo, this is my thought. We get the Sonics back, we got to bring back the mascot dunk contest. like some real shit. If when we get the Sonics back, I'm putting it out there now so you can mark it down. Wicked Meticulous is on record. It's the first to say this statement. We have to have one of them old school mascots that could do flips, like the Hornet, the Charlotte Hornet dude. He was hard. The Gorilla, Phoenix Suns Gorilla. Come on now. But ain't nobody fucking with the Squatch. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes.
We got to make sure we bring the Squatch back, and he has athletic abilities. It's not like a cheerleader in there. Like, it's someone that at a halftime he's about to dunk from the 3-point line off a trampoline and do 2 front flips.
Yeah, the Squatch back in the day was ripped. I remember. I used to remember thinking as a kid, man, that's a buff ass mascot. Sees muscles through the costume.
Well, with the going off of the Knicks in New York, did you guys get a chance to check out the Punchline Academy cypher?
I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, it looked like there's several. I watched the most recent one.
The one that I watched, it was maybe 5 days ago it came out.
Yeah, I see that. What with G Dep in it?
Yeah.
Mm.
He started it
And Rakim's son.
Yeah.
Whew.
No, that felt good to watch that. That was one of the videos you didn't know you needed till you watch it, but just raw cipher energy. It was good. Most of them were really good. I only seen like one. One dude was kind of fumbling a lot, but they all brought it.
Well, one thing I did notice, well, a couple things. I noticed that they definitely, they kind of all had different styles. It seemed like style is becoming back a thing, as opposed to everyone sounding the same for a while. So I noticed that, but I also noticed it seemed like besides G Dep, there was like a couple other older dudes too mixed in with the younger dudes. So it seemed like maybe in the New York, hip hop circles, that the older folks that never really got the full shine are still at it and starting to get some breakaway. I mean, to get on that type of cipher, you have to have some motion.
Yeah, and it reminded me of Wu-Tang, how they always talked about having darts. Darts were verses, and it watching the cipher just reminded me like, yo, always keep a couple darts that you can recite and just bust ass. Like you got to walk around with your weapon, kind of thing, and you got to keep it sharp. And I don't know, it's inspiring me to see that older folks still got their darts. They're packing. I love that you could just get round down by some dude that don't even look like you rap like that, but it's like concealed weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think honestly, at a certain point, if you are within a certain age bracket, like you rapped at some point. If you didn't, you either you tried rapping at some point, And whether you stuck with it or not doesn't necessarily impact your skill level, because there are people like there's a YouTuber Ari at home, or he walks around with the production table and shit strapped to his chest, and he's like making beats on the spot and passing the mic to people. So you'll catch
Yeah.
an old ass 50-year-old truck driver with bars, like, and
Yeah.
it's just like, maybe his bars are still the 1990s stylings, but you can tell he at some point really took rapping seriously enough to have bars, and then you still care about it enough to where you're fucking busting on someone's YouTube live on the street.
Hmm.
So yeah, it just made me think that, for the people that, like you're saying, keeping your dart sharp, keeping your sword sharp, your skill set on point in this day and age, especially with social media, you never know when you get an opportunity, and you just got to capitalize on it. I mean, yeah, you never know.
Yeah, there was one dude on there that was rapping and then he stopped and then he looked off in the distance. He wasn't in the camera view, but he's all, "You confuse me." And then he walked off, kind of like just shut down. And that was a moment right there where his practice didn't overcome the moment. But had he have been more sharp, maybe that wouldn't have thrown him off so much. But yeah, it didn't look good on the camera, at least, to pass the buck on somebody else. I don't know what confused him or who confused him, but he kind of walked off sad, yo.
Well, yeah, like when you mess up, you just got to keep rolling through it, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Just
Yeah.
pick it back up.
Yeah.
Well, one little group that I saw that didn't have no mess ups, it was the Floetry Tiny Desk. I know it's not super hip hop because it got the singing to it, but from a performance aspect and being vocalist, so the one girl definitely is doing hip hop backup vocals as opposed to being a
Oh, definitely.
backing up
Yeah.
singers. Man, they were so on point.
Yeah, they're dope. They've been to Tacoma. I think they performed at Juneteenth one year or something.
I mean, I think,
Or one of them did.
well, Marsha Ambrosius, once she broke out of that group, has been on a lot of different hip hop stuff,
Yeah.
So I think it's a natural fit for her to working with hip hop coming out of her group. But I just thought, they're not a group that I really recall like hearing a lot, except for maybe the one or two big singles they had. Like when they first came out, like it was more of a novelty. Oh, it's like the British group. One can sing and one's rapping, and like it was more. It seemed more novelty. Whereas as time goes on, you realize first, Marsha is a great songwriter, and like I said, watching that performance, you could tell that they got to be coming out with a new album because they were just too on point. Like, there's no way you come back after years of being separated as a group and do that level of performance and not say we got to drop at least a single or something, to do a reunion tour, even if it's just like 5 cities. Like, yeah, I was highly impressed. Not like, I mean, they're professionals, but
Did they do the Say Yes joint?
yep. And
Oh,
the
yeah, I
Tiny
got
Desk, they come with the, you bring in your musicians, and so they're, they're not performing the record like it's on the radio. It's a live show, and they're freaking it for the audience. Like, so yeah, I thought they was fire.
Yeah, I love them. I'll watch that.
Yeah, they got skills. I'm glad they Tiny Desk does a good job of choosing groups that have some good ass live sets that you might not think of.
They do. You got to give them props for being NPR. Yeah, whatever group at NPR that's in charge of the Tiny Desk bookings and even sometimes the setups. Because I seen one time Erykah Badu did one, and it wasn't that same little Tiny Desk setup. It was like she was in the middle of their whole NPR office. You could like see people watching like from second or third floor. So yeah, you got to give him props for that. Nucci, we got to give him props. The front porch. I seen an interview he just did recently with Donnie Simpson, and it was dope. Like,
oh wow, the old.
Look, lost him. But yeah, it was dope to see him just talking with Donnie Simpson and kind of recognizing that the historical kind of timeline through line, the front porch is like a MTV or a BET. Like, it's not necessarily playing your video, but it's a way for you to get exposure and perform for, audience that may not have saw you before. I mean, that's really what Video Soul and Rap City, and that's what all that shit was for. It's just a platform for artists to get on and promote their music to a larger audience. And now that's turning into the whole streaming stuff. I know I don't know. It's not on my list of topics, but the Kai Cenat Streamer University. So I guess it's been a huge deal that he's not been streaming for however long, because he was like the top guy in streaming, and now he's making his return with this Streamer University concept that he developed, and he's pretty much copying the Drewski Could Have Been Records format, like going to a city, having actual auditions and people come in, and he's sitting behind the table. But he's having actual people that already have names coming, sending messages, begging to get on. Soulja Boy, DDG, Lamar Jackson, the quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Is like they're all clamoring to get into this Streamers University, because that's just the new platform. Which, I mean, I don't know.
Does it make them look desperate or what?
To me, it does. If you already have an established audience and for like Lamar Jackson, just if you want to be a streamer, just turn on your camera. But I just, to be a huge star, but then begging to get on this platform, like,
Yeah.
you already have a platform if you're a huge star. I'm sure your Instagram or whatever, you got X amount of followers, set up a YouTube or whatever, StreamYard or whatever they kicking, twitching. Set your account up and tell all your Instagram followers, hey, I'm streaming now. Go to my Kick. Go to my Twitch. I'm sure overnight you have money. You have people that watch you. But are you entertaining? Really doesn't matter when you're a star like that. I'm sure at least 50,000 people will sign up for Lamar Jackson's Kick account or Twitch account. That's, I mean, I don't really get it. If you're a fucking superstar quarterback,
Me neither, because you still gonna have to do the work. Because like,
I don't get it.
what realistically can he do for you besides be like, oh, this guy's cool, or do like a feature on his platform?
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. And then somebody like Soulja Boy, like, your whole career has been on the internet being the forefront of shit. So for you to be begging to get on his shit, it just makes you look like you lost it. Not that you
them
lost
optics.
money or anything, that you lost your mojo. Because Soulja Boy he's been ahead of people on a lot of shit. Which, yeah, you can't be ahead. You can't. I think at some point people want to be famous too much instead of, yo,
Yeah.
I really don't care to be famous. If we can have 10,000 people that support us and they all spend $20 a year, that's a sustainable life for a whole group. Or maybe, you know, as inflation, we want to get $25 next year. But for your $25, you know, we got merch, we got dope shows. At a certain point, you know, more interactive things that we can bring to the table. And I just think that's a more equitable way. Sorry to go off topic, but Trey Titan, yes, we did submit application for Porch Fest this year. We're just waiting to hear back if we
About which day
got
and
chosen
time,
and
basically.
what day and time. Yeah, but he asked that in the
I
chat,
think-
and
I
I
think-
missed it.
I think they made it. I think we got in there. They just are busy figuring out how many stages they got and how to divide them up and stuff. Unless you're listening and you've already been told about your details, and I've just been missed out, passed over.
Nah, it was just a question that came up in the chat. Will we ever consider doing the Porch Fest in Tacoma?
Oh yeah, no, I know. Shout out the chat.
Well, we only got a couple more topics left. I think this is a good breaking point for our halftime. If you are new to the show, we do 10 minutes of music for our halftime intermission. That's enough time for you to grab some snacks, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do in your extracurricular activities. We got some tracks on here ready to go for you guys today, though. So let me get these queued up. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes and 30 seconds. 11 minutes, maybe. Starting out.
What's
with
up, AWOL? This is Seaside. Remember that shit motherfucker said you couldn't do a minute ago? Drop that shit, cuz.
Is it because something is holding me back? Is it because I'm black? Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black? Yeah.
Look, in this cold world, the government thinks I'm a pawn. Thinking I don't know the game, they trying to do me like Trayvon. AWOL got love for those that snipping coupons. Walking blocks, host on cops, getting they bread and soup on. The ones swerving in the coops, on the court playing hoop. The ones that ain't got rides, calling their homeboys to come and scoop. Barbershops that be live, haircuts for 3.5s. CDs, DVDs, a pair of Jordans for the night. Open mics, graffiti artists tagging on site. Bad kids knocking your trash can over on your bike. Fundraisers for the tykes, keeping the academics right. The ones that influence keeping the most high in your life. The old heads with that wisdom and knowledge. All my G's for taking me and making my game polished. The kids are our future, make sure we stay solid. Like the old saying goes, tomorrow's never promised. Life's a bitch, I'm getting head till I'm dead. Sucker ducking feds, focus on my bread. If I put my hands up, then I'm aiming to shoot. Because police don't give a fuck, they trying to take us out at the root.
Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm black?
Yeah, it's not what you can do for your country. What the fuck can your country do for you? Nothing, I guess. They're gunning us down. There's a war going outside and we losing right now. Time to boss up. Apocalypse now.
Abazuba 1996. Started drinking 211s back in 97. I put the deuce I OD up to my lips and wouldn't put the shit down till there was nothing left. To roll a cigarette from New Testament scriptures. Had one Newport left, but I already dipped it. The slaughter kicked in on 25th and Cushman. Walking on water like the Christian king. Still made it school the next day. Ace my test of history. Wicked, meticulous, rhyme scheme, intricate, pipe dreams infinite. These times desperate, the blindly the ignorant. Be kind of benevolent shines, not innocent. Innocence, common sense is missing. Abazuba 2013. Nah, you tripping. Door not twisted. Ink block test, no one shot. Abazuba 1996. 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 1996. 1996. 1996. 1996. Abazuba 1996, nigga. Abazuba 1996, nigga. Abazuba 1996. Abazuba 1996. 1996. 1996.
Yes. Unbuckle your seatbelt. Wherever you're at, we're traveling to you. Take flight. I combust, stardust, then settle back down to Earth's crust. Thermogenesis, using every molecule and atom. When I get atom, chromosomes in poems, quantum entanglements. Past, present, and future is where the time went. Boys spit sriracha, achieve bodhisattva, burn sativa from Giza to Gaza. It's likening to lightning and lightning. R.I.P. to Big Bully OG Bobby slicing like it's rhyming on Clash of the Titans. The art was fact, left in a DAT tape like an artifact. It's actual fact. Moonwalking in a lunar garden. The Big Bang existence starting when the gods rapping avant-garde.
Traveling, magic needle in a haystack, stitching a thick tapestry fabric. What's the quality of the thread though? Rumpelstiltskin status, soul searching, portal traveling, magic needle in a haystack, stitching a thick tapestry fabric. What's the quality of the thread though? Rumpelstiltskin status.
For stress, creating techniques that's far-fetched. Eternal not like the bee behind the scarred chest. Large and vexed to the cartilage. A fully articulated artist with a lethargic prey. I'm wanted on stages, it was stated. Went away for a bit, now I'm staying devastators. Pilot pen calligraphy, code red with history. BAD symphonies relayed when their beats played. No slipping like Urkel, rehearse the virtuals. Rhymes pack you inside the verses curfew. Soul searching, portal traveling. Magic needle in a haystack, stitching a thick tapestry fabric. What's the quality of the thread though? Rumpelstiltskin status? Soul searching, portal traveling. Magic needle in a haystack, stitching a thick tapestry fabric. What's the quality of the thread though? Rumpelstiltskin status? Once the light bulb over your dome clicks on, but you can't clean your kicks off if you still stuck in thick mud. Feeling like quicksand, yet you grinding, trying to finally fit your feet in a financially fit stance. Exit the bog fluid, walk out a bob to it. Play your cards right and let the chips land where they ought to it. It feels kinda awkward, that's all good. Just never try to Euro step into the dark world. I hope you hit a bunch of home runs in October and stay focused on the game when all of the hoes show up. Don't let nobody divide you from your plus. Everybody hates Julius, carry the shoulder. The remainder of the equation is ayah.
Performing the haunting and the beautiful letter B.
I begin before the beginning, because my mission has no ending. My rhyme make a beeline and stop time, so I'm never behind. Behold, I'm beholden to no one. Solo shogun, you get beheaded, be deaded. Bygones be bygones. I begrudge your grudge, I beguile your style. I'll never behave, I have your proper behavior. I'll be your word savior. I'll be hest and blessed, so you don't have to be reft or stress. You should be cool and behoove and get out the way, move. I be jeweled, I be spin jewels. You be muse, you should be amused. Mary Jane and then my muse, poisonous milk be inside mules. You be fake and hate and berate and be late and be elated, but you should be elated. I besiege your belief, I make you look beneath what you believe.
Hiya. Once again, I'm here to present a little talk about one of the letters of the alphabet. Now today, the letter is B, and this is a B. Now, the B sort of looks like a fat man with his belt too tight, you know? And B is a very useful letter if you are fond of bread and butter, because both of these words begin with a B. And,
I belittle you with riddles that riddle you. I be riddling like the riddler be riddling or riddling. You be belligerent with befuddlement when I'm done with it. I'm beyond gone, I belong on Krypton. Me and this pen be in love, this must be love, this pen my beloved. I stay high so my eyes be low, so I say hi to one below. So look out below, I'm about to bestow a new flow. I be smirch your church, I be set your set. You be upset, I be get your regret. Besides, you should be beside your false pride. I be aware, so beware, we've been betrayed, so I befall a revolution, y'all. I be aware, so beware, we've been betrayed, so I befall a revolution, y'all. That's it. It's a wrap. It's like more alphabet soup for you.
wait a minute. Hey, you. How am I supposed to talk about the letters when you keep eating pieces off them off of them, huh? Well...
All right, y'all, we back at it. Once again, it's the Build and Destroy show. Looks like we lost one. High Rise, he may pop in, back in, but we will continue on in his absence. I do have a show and tell, but it is particular for Andre.
Oh, snaps.
So you seen the picture I showed you of the busted case.
Yes, yes.
So we had to go with something a little more sturdier.
Oh, man. about to be in
extra
love.
protectors.
You finna be in love.
So yeah,
Shouts to all the Geminis, man. We're in Gemini season. Tomorrow's my younger brother's birthday. The day after that's my son's birthday, his cousin's birthday, his auntie's birthday, uh, Tupac's birthday.
those is all the folks that was getting it in right before the fall.
Yeah.
The last summer hump fests.
Yeah, it's funny when you be doing the math on your born day.
Yep. Yep. Well, rounding out our topics for today, I'm gonna save our last hip hop topic for the end. I wanted to go with a non hip hop topic, but I think it's definitely interesting. Our audience, maybe they've got input, but this whole Key and Peele and the idea that Get Out was based on Key. Have you seen any of the videos and stuff about this?
No, I watched stuff related to their situation, but I haven't heard that angle, but I could see why people would think that.
Well, this
But
came out.
even
Well, it came out specifically from a lady. She's doing. I don't know if it's supposed to be a poetry show or a comedy show, but it's like she's got like live band people playing like some like jazzy type music in the background, but she's really just telling a story about how she had she was trying to make it in the Hollywood industry, writing scripts and coming up with stories and show ideas, and she had a good show or idea, and in order to get it moved forward through Hollywood, you connect someone that's already got a name. So somehow she got connected with Key, as the person to take it. And apparently things were all going well until his wife, came into the picture.
Yeah, he's getting spirit cooked by his wife.
And
Is
then,
what it sounds like.
No, so that was just where the story broke from. But then you got all the internet sleuths putting together these fucking video montages of him with his wife in interviews, like deferring to her, and it really it made sense why you can connect the two dots together. That this dude is trapped. He's in the sunken place.
No, I've seen some of that. Yeah. And he co-signed that movie and he helped put it on people's desk to look at so that, it could become a movie in the first place. So of course you would co-sign and identify with a script that's your life too. Like
I don't think he knows. He's in the sunken place. Like,
right.
There's someone else that's operating him. And what's crazy is he seems like a regular, like I don't want to say regular. He seems like a straightforward person, as opposed to people in Hollywood, trying to maintain a certain mystique or something, a character. He just seems like I don't even know where he's from, but I don't know. It's kind of sad.
Yeah,
he's definitely
people
talented.
like that. Yeah, people like that, you're right. They'd be better off single because they can kind of wield certain powers that they can't wield with a partner. Because like I said, if he's getting spirit cooked and she's just sapping him for what he could do, then it's very transactional and very parasitic, and it sounds like the Will Smith situation almost, like just energetically, where you're giving this person more power than you give yourself, and like there's almost like a lack of the self-love going on. So it's like, yo, back away if you can, if you're not so wrapped in, and stand on your own square. And maybe Key needs that, but maybe he's too sunken to even realize he needs that. But he might be stronger on his own away from that.
I don't even think it's debatable. If you look at where his career has gone.
Yeah, it ain't even about keeping your optics up and, oh, I got a wife and this and that. Like, it ain't worth the optics or the keeping up with the Joneses to put yourself through that.
Listen, man, to me, it's like not everyone has actual great talents. Everyone is not a talented person. So if you are a person that has any talents, like, your goal should be to maximize them and to use them. And those talents, I mean, typically give some benefit to the world, even if it's a entertainment benefit. That is important. Like, we need that in the world, laughter and humor. But yeah, if your talents are being restricted by your relationship, like,
and that might be a thing, man. Like, you got to make sure if you're going to be in a partnership with another artist or somebody else that does what you do, you got to make sure that it's not just this transactional thing, or like you're getting bunny hopped in the Hollywood space or whatever. Like, yeah, people might just be using you to be a stepping stone.
Yeah, from the stories and the few different YouTube wormhole rabbit holes I went on this subject, he's cooked.
Damn.
Sorry. I hate to say it, but unless he has someone that is still really close to him that can break him out of it, like,
it sounds like he's not around enough black folks. Honestly. The nigga prescription for him is you gotta go to a cookout and you gotta be around black folks for more than like 2 hours, man. You gotta go and you gotta mingle with I think both him and Jordan Peele, they got black father, white mother. But go hang out with your daddy's side of the family is what I would prescribe. Cause something's off, man. Like you said, I mean, we get caught up sometimes, but to get totally to be on the verge of getting cooked or being cooked, we don't get cooked without like a lot of steps to get there. And yo, if you ain't got niggas around you helping you watch out for them flags and them steps, like, yo, you're doing a disservice.
Now, is it too late though? Because what you're saying, so you're saying we got to get him back around the black folks, but what if it's too late?
But yeah,
because
if
he
it's
hasn't
too late,
been around them.
Then it'll be if he got kids, it'll be for his kids to learn. But we got to figure that out, man, that we got to be around our folks. You can't deprive yourself of that and then expect to move and make the right choices in this world. Like, we need each other to get through this shit. And I picture a mixed man in a world where nobody looked like him or his daddy. And he just got caught up in the current. And yeah, he got swept away. Like, we lost one, basically.
Back to
like
the get out.
Yeah, like we lose them. And yeah, Sometimes you could retrieve, but sometimes it ain't even worth the retrieval. It's just to teach the ones that's already around you, that's already there.
I like that. Yeah, I mean, that's just speaking of his position specifically. But I think even if it wasn't him and necessarily the whole mixed, white mom, black dad mix, if it was just a regular white guy, and I mean, I'm saying this anecdotally. I'm saying this anecdotally from looking from seeing this relatively in real life of someone just getting used up and not, like you said, having enough self-love to do anything, and just essentially they accepted their fate. That, oh, I'm here. I got kids by this lady already. And no matter how bad she treats me or how many dumb decisions she make that I have to fix or clean up, I've accepted that I'm stuck here. And I'm saying I know of a guy. We'll just say that I know of a guy.
Yeah,
that is in that predicament. He's given up and accepted
Kevin
his
Samuels
fate.
would be pissed. Kevin Samuels would be pissed.
Look, I feel bad, but at the same time, like you said, you had to go through a lot of steps and a lot of tearing of tapes and barriers to get to that point. And I'm not saying it can't happen fast, but that means you overlooked a lot of red flags, a lot of caution tape, and you just went for it, and now you get what you get.
No, that's it. I mean, you got formulations, they check up on you and they make sure stuff like that don't happen. Like, yeah, we don't got the second by second play of each other's lives, but when we do connect, we make sure that we're sitting on our square and that we're here, like conscious. And if we're not conscious, we all have that trust within each other to call it out, like what's good.
No, I think
we all need that. Like I don't think any of us would let us drift off to a place like that or ever get there. I think we're too conscious of each other's our being and like where we're at right now in the world.
No, I definitely again, if some folks don't have that circle. So this guy, the guy I know of, he doesn't have a circle. His circle is now his wife and her family. So he volunteered himself into the sunken place.
Oh, adopt a circle. He adopted a circle.
And yeah, he gets mistreated, and
that's an addiction. I mean, you could be addicted to trauma or like toxicity.
100%.
So, but yeah, the whole consciousness of not knowing it, that's the kicker, is when you don't even know that that's the case. That's when it's the perfect storm for you to keep getting cooked up. When you don't even know, that's the best victim there is.
Welcome back.
Yes. I changed locations.
You smashed back home fast.
You know? Fast.
He was
Traveling through universes.
He was zooming.
The speed of sound. Yeah.
Well, look, we were just wrapping up our last little topic, going down, talking about the movie Get Out being based on Key and men being stuck in relationships that they shouldn't be.
Is that what he said?
Well, no, the whole thing about Key was it has been alleged that the movie Get Out is about him,
right,
because he has this white wife that essentially is controlling him. And we were going more on a tangent, because I said I know a guy that's not necessarily in that. He's not a famous person, but
right,
he is trapped in this relationship with his wife, and he talks about the things that she does and makes his life terrible, and he just has to deal with it because he's got kids with her.
Yeah. I have heard that about the dude's wife. I think from you guys last week. Do you really have to stay, though? Do you really have to stay?
Well, for him, for Key, I don't think they even have kids, so no. I mean, that's the worst part about his situation, is he has to be in the sunken place. We talked about having family and folks that he should be going back to, getting back with to the barbecue on his dad's side, and I was just like, I think it's too late. He's cooked. Come on, he's probably 50, at least late 40s. Yeah, and he's accepted it.
Well, that's early, though. I mean, it's old, but it's also time for things to happen.
Well,
dudes get married again, get divorced when they're old. It happens.
Yeah. I wish him the best, because like I was speaking, he is a talented person, and
I know
it's actually sad. It actually is a jip on the whole world. Like, the whole world is getting the short end because he's not offering us his talents.
Right. Like, what would the Key and
his home Wi-Fi
is be like right now if he was allowed to be his full creative self?
Yeah.
We probably are missing some dopeness, because they put it down. Them two together probably got crazy comedy chemistry writing.
And who knows? Maybe he's got other ideas, just how Jordan Peele went down the whole horror route. Maybe he's got drama ideas, or, outside of just comedy. I mean, that should be an easy target, but maybe he's got other stuff he wants to do. And when you're just restricted in being able to use
when
your
I go
abilities,
back, have you gone and watched any of those old skits they had, kind of through the lens of, like, knowing now that one of them is like a masterful horror storyteller and thinker? And some of those sketches, there is a darkness to them and a weirdness to a lot of them, and you can kind of see it brewing in there.
Oh yeah.
Don't you think?
Well, I think not just that, but I think they knew they had to push the boundaries because they're coming after Chappelle's show. So they were gonna have to just go as far extreme as they could. But as far as darkness, yeah, there is some. I think
there's some dark humor in there.
Yeah, in there.
Yeah, some weird sketches. I mean, I like them, but you can see like, oh yeah, these guys are. Even some of this stuff is weird.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they were forced to take that approach. You can't beat Chappelle at just being just funny.
No.
And so you have to take a different angle. If you think about it, after they were done, the next behind him was Eric Andre, and he went even further darker and more extreme.
True. The later you stay up, the weirder it got.
So, no, definitely, I wish him the best. I hope he. How did dude escape from the sunken place in the movie?
Did he?
Yeah, did he?
You're asking how did he?
Yeah, because I remember he was like they had him in the sunken place. So, what? How did he like wake up and be able?
Yeah, he broke out the chair, and then he tussled with the lady, and then the cut
he just kind of willpowered it, right?
Yeah, he was working on breaking out of that chair the whole time by scratching at it and stuff. And when he was tussling with that lady, the cup broke.
Oh yeah, because she had to come back in and she had to keep him under the hypnosis until they did the surgery on his brain or something.
Yeah, she left and came back, and he was already ready to make his move.
Well, hopefully this motherfucker just naturally wakes up and realizes. Because that would be dope to get. I appreciate the nostalgia and reunion aspect. Even as we look at Wu-Tang doing the halftime show, like groups in the Floetry, like groups that split up for whatever reason, coming back together, reunion, that's always fire to me.
Yeah. You see De La's headline and Bumbershoot? Yeah.
I've never been to Bumbershoot.
That'd be a good reason to go. See them in the daytime outside.
There's lots of good art at Bumbershoot. Good art and good food trucks.
True. Lots of food.
I got really good prints from Bumbershoot in the past.
Shit, I'm trying to figure out how to get prints for sale. How much a booth costs.
Yeah, it's prime for that.
So yeah, hey, that might be the next level looking into. Get the booth at the Bumbershoot.
Yeah, the vending is incredible there.
That'd be fun.
All right, well, I'm gonna keep that on. I'm gonna put that on my board and look into it. See if it's not too expensive.
Even like folk life, even something maybe not, Bumbershoot-ish.
Yeah. Definitely need to branch out and spread out. Well, before we close them down, we talked about a little bit what we got coming up on the agenda. Do you want to give a full, specific rundown for the folks in the YouTube realms?
All right. We got some summertime exclusive appearances and performances. Wednesday, July 9th, 8 p.m. on Chaos Radio Olympia. We're going to do a live set on air alongside J. Marta Sick, his folks, Do For Self. And then we got July 10th, be in Santa Rosa. No, Pacifica. Then July 11th, Santa Rosa. And then Porch Fest. So details. We'll hit you with them details soon. Probably Hilltop Street Fair too.
Oh, for sure. If we don't get to perform, well, I'll definitely be there with the booth.
Yeah.
Slanging these shirts. And now we got some tripods, stands for the paintings and things. So we're going to be fully prepared for this year. Shoot, I'm going to check now because the early you get it, you can get the discounted prices. Might be a 3-booth year. I don't know.
Third year free.
Might be a 3-booth year.
All right, y'all.
All right. We'll be back at you next week. You already know, 5 p.m. Pacific time, the Build and Destroy show. Peace.